people who actually practice the message that I share. So I hope that tonight is going to be different. Is it right? Yes. Okay. So peace is something that we are looking for every single day. And now that we are coming out for this mission, that to have peace together. Are we at peace right now? Yes. Were you at peace for the last 5 hours? Yes. You sure? Yes. Positive? Yes. Really? Yes. Wow. That's amazing. Means that you're a second test like this. It means that you have a lot of patience. Patience with the traffic, patience with the cold, patience with the people around us. But hold on, not yet. After this, when you have to rush to go home, that is when you can see that you still have patience or not. This is the test. This is a challenge for all of us. When everything done, when we are very excited to come, and then we also rush to go home because so many things are waiting for us. That is the moment where we can see that we have peace or not, we have patience or not. Okay, so later on, remember this message. Later on, when you go home, check your mind, check your thinking, check your thought, to see if peace is still with you or it's gone with the wind. This is very serious. Otherwise, we're gonna waste our time being here for 5-6 hours. It means that we continue wasting our time. And so peace is something that always begins from within. And these days, a lot of people, I don't even know how to count, but so many people coming out just to stand there, even in the rainy weather. Today, a lot of rain during the lunchtime, but people standing in the rain and in the snow just to listen. That touched my heart. And so we have coming together just for this mission is because we've been running around in our life for so many years, chasing things, doing a lot of things. And then we totally forgot ourselves. We are still living in this, we still breathing in and out. We still walking back and forth. But it's just like a skeleton. Walking, eating, drinking, doing a lot of things is because of without mindfulness. We are acting, working just like those robots. And the funniest thing is, lately, I don't have my own Facebook page, okay? But lately, my admin who control the Walk for Peace page, when he sent me some link just to listen, just to watch, when people say something, so that I know what they really need about this Walk for Peace, and what they talk about it, and what I talk about it, so I can, listen to it again. And I saw somehow, I don't know who watched it, but somehow I saw some of the robot dancing. And then fighting, doing karate too. And then fall down on the ground and then stand up again, doing all that thing. And all those images keep popping up in my head. Thinking of all the people in this world are doing the same thing. Living, breathing, but without awareness. It's the same thing as a robot. Eating, drinking, walking, fighting, everything like that. But we are not aware in all with anything about all those movements. So this is what we've been doing with our life for the rest 50, 60, 70, 80 years, or 30 years, 20 years. Are we gonna continue doing this for the rest of our life? No? This is the time to change right here. Because we've been letting people and letting the world control us. We are working and we are living, but this is not a slavery century, but we are just like a slave to the money, to the materials, to all the things in this world. Because we always chase it after it, right? And we totally forgot ourselves. And that's why I say that we are robot. And especially now, nowadays AI come and robot is more powerful, right? And so we don't want to be like a robot anymore. We want to change ourselves. And I would understand that that is the reason why all of us coming out for this mission, Walk for Peace. And so let us all chant together by practicing mindfulness every day. I repeat myself again, mindfulness is not about Buddhism. And we are here not to talk about Buddhism. Mindfulness is being with us for a long time when we were born into our mother womb. Okay? All of us have this. It's just that we've been chasing and we've been so busy and let that wild animal inside of us control us, lead us on different directions. And we are out of control. We don't know what to do, how to act. And that is why we suffer. So now is the time for us to reflect ourselves. But yesterday I talked about the mirror. Now I talk about the garden. Here when we walk in here in this church, we have all these ornament trees. Garden. Who's in here that already have the garden at home? We plant the garden ourselves, right? Clean it up every day, right? Plant some beautiful rose, flowers, yeah? Yes. Is there any weeds in it? A lot? Yes, a lot? Okay. Is there any weeds inside of our mind? Yes. Oh, million weeds. And all those roots are deep inside. And now that we cannot take it out anymore. So when we plant a garden, we have to do the dirt work first. Clean all those weeds and then put the weed barrier and then so on, fertilizer and things like that. And plant each and every flowers on it. And then certainly the bird drop down one seed of weeds. When it's flying on there, it drop down one seed. And then it grow up one weed. And when we see that weed, it's okay. It's still baby. Let it grow. I will take care of it tomorrow. Or when we're busy, somebody calls us and then we say, okay, I will take care of you later. I have to go. We are like that, right? And then that weed growing and growing, I will take care of later. That later never comes until a month later. We saw a really giant tree bushes. And now that, how can I deal with this? So this is the time when we have to go to Home Depot and Lowe's to get some tools. When we get some tools and some chemical, we waste money. And then we go home and we try hard to dig that weeds and that bush up because does not belong to our garden, right? How much effort that we really need to dig that up? A lot of effort, isn't it? While there was just a very tiny one that just germinated, when we can just use our finger to lift it up and it's done within like a minute. Why can't we do that at the beginning? It means that when we have delusion, greedy, anger, hatred, all those things in our head, when people say something that we dislike, when somebody says something that we hate it so much, and we let those hatred and anger and greedy and delusion grow in and grow in and grow in each and every second and each and every day. When it grows big and tall, the roots is spread everywhere, grab to the ground deeply. And now that we see it, how can we lift it up? We have to use a lot of effort to lift it up, right? But a lot of the time, we cannot lift it up. Because it's so difficult, because it's so hard, and we give up. When we give up, then we live with it. Continue suffering. Continue suffering. Is it right?
Yeah. Yep.
And so, anything happens to our life, if we are mindful enough, we know that, oh, this is bad. This is bad habit. This is not good. This has nothing to do with me. Then right at that moment, you let it come to this ear and go out on this ear. Done. Let it go. Finished. No, but you don't want to do that. You want it to go to this ear and then go through the filtration system and then go to the brain, and the brain talk with the mind. Both of them tangle together and talk. It's okay. You can live with it. That's fine. I will take care of it. Don't worry. The mind and the brain talking together like that, and then record it deeply in our mind. And so now, every time when the right condition comes, those things pop up in our head. And then when it pop up, we go after it. We chase after it because we live with the past. All beings, all human beings tend to live with the past. They don't want to live with the present moment. It's not that we don't want to. It's that we don't know how to live with this present moment. Right now and here. And that's why we suffer. Not just the past. We also want to reach to the future as well. We want to think about the future, wondering about the future. While we are living in this life, we need to live with this present moment, which is right now and here, with each and every breath going in and out. Like I said, we breathe in and breathe out just like a robot. We still survive, but like we died a long time ago. Because we are not aware of our breath. We don't even know that if our breath is short or long. We have never tried to feel our heartbeat, to see how strong it is, how heavy it is. We have never tried those. And so for us to change ourselves, we have to be mindful. And to be mindful, we have to practice mindfulness, which is the breathing. It's with us. We don't need to use the other objects from outside. Simply just breathe in, aware of that breath going in by the nostril area, right here, the nostril. Aware of that breath going in, and then breathe out, aware of that breath going out. In, out. We can also count it, say it silently. When we breathe in, we say in, breathe out, we say out. In, out. Let the breath going in and out naturally, don't force it. Don't try to force it so you can see the breath. Even if you cannot see the breath touching here, it's fine. As long as you're aware, as long as you know that there's a breath going in, there's a breath going out. That's enough for now. Okay? When it's go in, we say in. When it's go out, we say out. In, out, in, out. And our concentration is just right here, not elsewhere. And then after that, the thought will pop up. These thoughts are something that we already associate with For a long time, when you talk a lot, when you meet with friends, when you go out, when you eat, when you drink, anything is always recorded in our head, in our mind. So after it's recorded, when chance come, right conditions, it will pop up, either bad or good. Most of the time, it's all bad, undesirable. So when it pop up, instead of try to eliminate it, try to push it away, or react, we just observe it. Aware of that thought, acknowledge of that thought, by saying silently, thought, 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 come back with the breathing. We are practicing to bring our concentration back to this present moment, right now and here. Okay? We don't follow the thought anymore. That's why we do in thought, 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 come back. And then when we breathe in, breathe out, another thought pop up, we are aware and we acknowledge of that thought. Okay, now we are sidetracked by seeing the monks coming out. This is exactly what I said. Is that right?
Yes.
You've been sidetracked.
Yes.
So that is not mindfulness. Are we back to the speaker now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. This is exactly what we are living in right now. Always distracted. Get ourselves distracted. It's because so much distractions around. And when somebody coming in or something move, something happen, our mind will go to that right away. And we lost here. No more concentration on my talk. Okay, so we know that how our mind works already, right? Let's go back. Thought, 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 come back here. Our job is to bring our concentration back to this present moment. It doesn't matter what kind of thought is popping up. I call that the monkey mind. And when the monk walk, there are some people say, "Hi, monkey." Say to the monk, hi. Greet to the monk, say, "Hi, monkey." Okay. "Hi, monkey." They greet the monks, but they say monkey. Okay? So, those monkey mind is just keep jumping from here to there and there to there, never stop. All those thoughts. Those thoughts, just like a monkey jumping. Because it will pop up one after another. From this thought, certainly it switch to another thought. Just like this. Very quick, very fast. It's not that when we sitting down and then focus on our breathing, then we can see the thought. And then those thoughts pop up. No. It's popping up every single second. Within 1 second, it's like millions and millions of thoughts. It's just that we cannot see them because it's very fast. So now that we only focus on one thing, which is the breathing, then here is the time, the chance for us to see our thoughts. And then what? We hear sound, noise. When we hear sound, when we hear noise, instead of headed to that, ask who, where, what, why. Then we just acknowledge of those sound as sound, sound, sound. Okay, the lever and you are sidetracked again. Video and all the monks again. So easy. So easy. Sound, 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 come back to the breathing. That's all we need to do. On this body, sensation, feeling, pain, numb, hurt, anything on this physical body, when it arises, acknowledge as feeling, feeling, feeling. Observe that. Come back here. At the beginning, you probably just need to say that silently and bring your mind back here. Later, you can observe all those. Okay? All I need all of us to do is just at the beginning, try to bring our concentration back to this present moment. That's all I need. To train ourselves to have a new habit of coming back. Just like when you drive and you see the monk walk, you stop. You look at the monk, that is when you're coming back to yourself. If you don't have that moment within you, you cannot see the monks. You will not stop for the monks, and you will not stand in there and watch the monk walking. Okay? So that is the moment when you actually pause and look back within to see yourself, reflect yourself. This is something that we need. And so practicing mindfulness is by our breathing. That's all we need to do every day. The more you do it, the better you are. The more you do it, the mind will be pure. This is the method to purify our mind. This is the method to lift up all those weed bushes, all those junk trees that has been planted and grow, and the root system is already grabbed deeply. And this mindfulness is to purify. This mindfulness is to lift, to pick all those up, to chop all those up, not to let it grow anymore. That's what it means. So whenever we have anything happening in our life, please take it off right away. When you see the weeds popping up, just pick it up right away. Don't let it grow. Don't let it grow even one day. You know, for myself, I only give myself one night. If anything happened, sadness, not happy, whatsoever, I only give myself one night to let it go. Tomorrow when I wake up, I open my eyes. This is a new day. All those things overnight is gone. I will not carry it with me until to the next day. That will be our peaceful day. But for most of us, when we wake up with the delusion, when we wake up tired, frustrated, stressed because we could not sleep, because of all those things happened, right? And so for us to change, we really need to practice this mindfulness method that we are bringing and share this every talk so that can benefit all of us here and the people around us, our family members and our friends and our co-workers and our society, the people around us. This is when we practice to have peace for ourselves. Peace will not happen if we are not mindful. You know why? Because when we are not mindful, we go out there and we do a lot of things. We harm ourselves, we hurt the others, mentally, physically, and verbally. Is that right? Yeah. So when we do all those things, there will be no peace. When it's just a very tiny problem and we create it and we do it to make it bigger and bigger, just a very tiny fire, like a chocolate, is about to seed, but then we keep adding winds and put more stuff into it for it to burn. Burn faster and bigger. This is how human beings always do. Most of the human beings, we always do this because we are not mindful. We are not aware that all those fire will burn ourselves and burn the other. It's hurtful. Just like the kid, our children, when we tell our children, oh, don't play with fire because it's going to burn you. They listen to you, but they don't know how. They don't know what is burning. What's the feeling of that burning? And so they always mess around with fire until they get burned. Then that is from there they will not touch fire anymore. Is that right?
Yes.
Same thing like us. We always want to taste things, but then we suffer every single time. But when we suffer, we cannot let it go. We regret a lot too, and we cannot let it go. And the more we hold it back, the suffer we are, the heavy we walk. Because all those bag of rocks on our shoulder, how can we walk? So year 2026, let us all drop all those bags of rocks on our shoulder down. Put it down. So we can walk freely. Can we do that?
Yes.
And we have to practice mindfulness every day. Be mindful on one thing at a time. Be mindful on one thing at a time, which is mindful to listen to my talk. No sidetrack. Okay? That is how we practice. And then when we eat, mindful we eat. No talk. No chat. No music. No movie. No nothing. Just eat. Simply just eat. Finish eating, you can do the next thing. When you change, when you drink, when you go to the toilet, do all those things, just one thing at a time. Don't get yourself sidetracked anymore. Don't be multitask anymore. All of us here are multitask, isn't it? Yes? Well, so confident. We have multitask ourselves every day. That is why we don't have the concentration. Because our mind is here, there, like that. How can we focus in one thing? Right? So now that we let go of that multitask, just focus on one thing. Be mindful with it. You will live better life. You will have a better day. And then when we have mindfulness, we will not going to react that quickly and easily like we usually anymore. Because we usually just like when the husband says something and we react right away. When the wife says something or do something or cook something that you don't like, you react right away. Right? We react like a machine, just like that. And then after we act, it's ruined the whole thing. Environment become stressful. And that is when we don't have peace. That is when our families are not at peace. While we really need to have peace for our own and our family first. That is our world. We are not talking about that world. That is way too far beyond what we can do. But what we can do right now in this life, within this life, is to make peace for ourselves and our family. That is when peace begins. Just a small spot. Just like this whole world is like, let's say it's all white. And now add one dot of peace to it. There's another dot added to it, another dot, just like that. So colorful, so many dots added into this world in that white paper. And when it's filled up with all those dots, this whole world will become peace. Become a better place for all beings to live. Is that right?
Yes.
So we Buddhist monks, we are not here to change this world. We cannot. And no one in this world can. But all the beings, all the human beings can do to work together and walk together, like what I just said, we can change this world. Togetherness can change this world to be a better place to live. But it's require effort. Remember how much effort that we need to clean, we need to pick up the weed. Now that we need to, even though we have to spend years to lift that weeds up, we have to do it. No one else can do this for us, okay? When you come to the monk and ask for pray, ask for help, for me to be peace, I'm sorry to say that there not gonna be peace whatsoever, even if I gonna stand here all night and chant and pray for you. It's going to be same thing. No one can do this except ourselves. So let us all work on this together. Love yourself. Love yourself more. Means that you have to look back. Don't head out there anymore. Slow down. Everything you do, and you need to slow down. No one is chasing us, so we don't have to chase ourselves. Right? We can slowly do our things. We don't have to rush. When we rush, there will be problem. There will be mistake. There will be regretful. And then when we regret, it drag us down. We cannot move forward. We cannot have peace. So practice mindfulness, no multitask, one thing at a time. And then, every day, before you go to bed tonight, okay, we start because you already promised that we're going to take it into action. So tonight when you go home, when you get out of this area, you have to be mindful to see your thoughts. Is there any anger rising? Any dislike or anything rise within your head because of people pushing each other and trying to rush, and then you're stuck in the traffic because there are so many cars out there? Okay? You check your mind to see how it reacts. If it reacts with all those things, not happy, not satisfied, it means that you are not at peace. You come for peace, but you live without peace. That is wasting time of ourselves. Is that right?
Yes.
So please be mindful when you leave. And then when you go home, the first thing you would do is what?
Breathe.
Get warm? It's so true. Well, you get warm when you get in the car.
Be mindful.
Be mindful. Okay, then you need to go, well, probably you have to go to the toilet. Because you've been standing here for a long time. Is that right? Okay, but here's the important thing. Leave your lover alone. Don't take him and her to the toilet. Your lover is your cell phone. Okay? Leave them alone. Put him and her on the table. Go to the toilet. Do number 1 and number 2 whatsoever. Get out of that toilet. Okay? Don't take him and her inside that toilet. It smells. Okay? There's nothing inside that, we can talk about. So don't take her in and then whisper the whole time. There's so many people waiting for that toilet too. After that, practice breathing. Well, if you need to eat, then please go eat first though. But don't eat too much, because you cannot go to bed. So eat lightly and then go do the breathing. Before you do the breathing, you have to liberate your lover again. Okay? Don't touch him and her. Why are you laughing so hard? Is that you every time? Just focus on the breathing. And then go to sleep. In the morning when you wake up, same thing. Don't touch him and her. If this alarm goes off, you can turn it off and then get up. But don't touch him and her. Please don't. Because when you touch, your mind will have full of thoughts again. because it's distraction, right? A lot of things in him and her you can play with. So that is why will get distracted. So don't touch. Get a piece of paper and a pen out, write out the statement, say, today is going to be my peaceful day. Write that down, even you already listen, you already memorize it. You will dream about that too. It's okay. Get a piece of paper and give your mind a job to do before it. Pick up all the trash, to chew it over and over. Trash are those weeds, those thoughts in our head are not usable. When our mind is empty, it will automatically pick up all those bad things and think over and over. That is when we are overwhelmed with thoughts and stress. So give ourselves, give our mind and our hand a job, which is writing that statement down. Today is going to be my peaceful day. After you write that down, read it over with our eyes, read it over and over. After that, read it out loud with our mouth. To state it that to the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day. So that no one in this world can mess it up. Except ourselves. We are the only one who can mess our days up. No one else. It doesn't matter what he or she said or done. If you don't let yourself be distracted, you will have a peaceful day. And then after you stated that to the universe, throughout the day, please be mindful on everything you do and practice that. Practice breathing. You will have a better day. At night time before go to bed, again, leave him and her alone. 1 hour before bed, sit, relax, breathe, and then rewind the whole day, just like a movie, to see if you have said or done anything that is hurtful, that is wrong to anybody or to yourself. If you did, give them a call and ask for forgiveness. Or send them a text, ask for forgiveness. Let that ego go, give them a call, send them a text message, ask for forgiveness. This is very important. If we don't have anybody to play with, it's always best to live alone, but don't have an enemy. Very important. And if you already done that, now ask yourself for forgiveness. To forgive yourself, give yourself a chance to change, to fix the problem. It doesn't matter how worse it is. You deserve a chance to fix. That's how you love yourself. No more regret. Let it go. Just rewind it, see it, ask for forgiveness, go to sleep. Tomorrow when you wake up, repeat the same process again. And after that, make a strong vow. I will fix the problem that I have made yesterday, the mistake. From now until my last breath, I will not repeat this mistake again. Do that. When you do that, it really reminds you, with that statement of today is going to be my peaceful day, it reminds you to be mindful, it reminds you to be patient, loving kindness and compassion. Then you will not repeat the same mistake anymore. That is simple, but it's very powerful. Imagine, remember the dots that I just mentioned earlier. Dots everywhere. All colorful dots. Every family, every person in this world is one dot. This whole world can add all those colorful dots to it. By saying that just one statement, today is going to be my peaceful day, spread it all over the universe. What's the turnout? The universe will receive it and shower it back down with all love and kindness and compassion and peace. That is when this world become a better place for all beings to live. That is when peace bloom and flourish. That is how we create peace for this world together. That's the only way. Do you believe in that?
Yes.
I truly believe in that. And because from Texas to here 85 days already, I have seen peace bloom. Like tonight.
Yeah.
A lot. And the crowd is getting larger and larger like this every single day. It means that a lot of peace bloom already. We keep continue doing this. This nation, this country, this whole world will be at peace soon. So let us all walk together within this year of 2026 to change our life, to have peace for our family, our life, ourselves, and to change this world. We will be the world, the peacemaker, the history maker, to have a world peace. Let us all work on that together and walk together with the venerable monks to Washington, D.C. and to the end of our life. Okay?
Yes.
Promise?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. May you all be well, be happy, and be peaceful. When you go home, please be mindful. And then tomorrow when you have to go to work, you have to go out, please also be mindful when driving because we will be walking on the road. We will pass out the peace bracelet to all of you now. And please don't ask for pictures because there's a lot of people. Let everybody have a chance to get one. And then this peace bracelet is meant to remind you that you have met the venerable monks who walk for peace. He talked about loving kindness, compassion, peace, patience, and mindfulness. So that we have to practice that every day. That's what it means. So let us all tie you up with us so to make sure that you are not escaping from walking to Washington, D.C. with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so while the venerable monks are passing out the peace bracelet, I will do the blessing to all of you here tonight.
Yes.
Santo Sako Jasumaram Jambakin Jo Jasanau Kabuntin Santendriyo Janimakun Jambakam Pogule Suananuget Unachakun Dang Samahachare Kinjiye Nabinyom Pare Marade Yung Sukino Akemino Samben Santa Bhavantu Sukitanta Ye Kechipana Puta Ditasa Vada Varavana Vasisa Dikavaye Mahanta Vamanchimara Sakanu Kapula Rinda Raye Radinda Ye Jarure Vasandhya Vidore Puta Vasammavesi Vasambe Santa Bhavantu Sukhitantam Nabaro Barang Nikumbe Danadi Manye Data Dachinang
จิปยาโรสนาบาลิกสัญญานัญญมัญญาสโดกมินเจยมาตายธานิยังโหตัมอายุสายกบุญละมันรังเกบัมปิสัมบาภูเตสุมาณสังมาวะเยปริมาณังเมตัญจะสัมบาโลกาสิงมานะสังภาวะเยปริมาณังโอทังอโทจติยังจะสัมบาทังอวิรังสัมบาทังติทังจรังนิสุนโนภาสยาโนหายามะตังสริกตมินโดเอตังสัตุมมาตุนเทยาปัมมาเมตังมิหารังมิตามาดินสิงจังบากัมบาสีลาวาดาสเนนะสัมบันโนกาเมสิวิเนยะเวทุงไนจันตุกัมบาเสยังมุนาเรติติมหาการมิโกนาโทอิตายสัมปทานิมังบุเรตวาบารมีสัมบาบันโตสัมโบนิโมตมังเอเตนะสัญจวันเจนะโหตุเมเตยมังกาลังจายันโตโบติอาโมเชสัญญานังนันดิวันนันโหยวันตังวิจายโยโหยจยาสิจยมังกาเลนอปาราจิตาปาลังเทสีเสมานาริโตคะเลอริเสเทสัมบาโพธานังนาจันนันตุบาโมดปิสนาตาตังสุมังกาลังสุบาบาตังสุติตังสุตโนสุโมโตจะสุยิทังบัมมจารินสุบาดังจินังกายกัมมังวาจากัมมังบาดาคินังบาดาคินังมโนกัมมังมณิดิเตบาดังกินาบาดังกิมานิปันตานลาพันธาเทอาดาคิเนมสัมบิติโยวิวาจันตสัมบาโรโกวินาสตุมาเตมวันตังตรายโยสุขีดีกายุโกมวาบิวาดานาสีเลสเนจังวุฒามจายิโนจันตารโอธัมมาวาทันติอายุวันโนสุขังบาลังมวัตุสัมบมังกลังราคังตุสัมบเดวตาสัมบบุตตานุภาเวนะสดาสุขีมวันตุเตมวัตุสัมบมังกลังสัมบเดวตาสัมบดัมมานุมาเวนะสดาสุขีมวันตุเตภวันตุสัมบมังกลังราคังตุสัมบเดวตาสัมบสังฆานุอาเวนะสดาสุขีภวันตุเต